Go ahead and fire away for Gianna Mancha here.
Well, G, congratulations. An incredible performance against such a dynamic team like Arizona. Just tell me, what is your feelings right now going through your head after pitching that shutout, a game you probably won't forget anytime soon?
Honestly, I can't even put it into words. Like, that's just how fun we went out there, we had a plan, and we stuck to it, and it worked in our favor, and we got a win.
Any nerves for you, or were you able to stay within the game and just go pitch by pitch?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone gets a little bit nervous, but I'm able to, just kind of, all right, let's go pitch by pitch. And every time we got into our little circle, right before the inning, we just like, let's go have some fun. Like, we got this.
Do you learn anything today going up against number 2 that you can carry on into the future of the season?
I just, we talked about having some heart, and I think we really had that today, and we were side by side with each other all day long. So I think that kind of showed us, we can hang, and we're here to play.
Tell me about that first inning. They got a couple runners on, but you got out of it. You really weren't. You were in a groove until the 6th inning, and then London helps turn that double play in that 6th inning to end their threat there. Talk about those two sequences.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I think that was a game changer, too, our defense being solid like that, especially getting a run on the board before that, too. So that was awesome.
You get that insurance run to go up 2-0 as a pitcher. How does it feel to know you've got a little bit more cushion?
Oh no, yeah, that was good. That was awesome. I love that our offense can do that, and I trust them and believe in them no matter what. So.
What was working for you today? You were locked in, and you've been locked in for a while. We've talked before, but you took it to a different level. This is one of the best offenses in the country. They got an Olympians and All-Americans, but you were locked in. What was working for you?
Honestly, we had a plan, coming into the game, and it was pretty much just throw your game and use your stuff to your advantage. And that's what I did. And it was awesome. And my defense had my back, and my offense came through too.
So there are going to be phrases thrown out about this game. Statement win, signature win, message to the softball world. What do you say?
I just say it's a win and we keep going. Who's next?
Well, tell me a little bit. You mentioned, what does this do for you moving forward here? A confidence for your team here to beat a team like Arizona moving forward. I got to believe you all have a lot of confidence starting with you there every time you go in the circle now, right?
No, yeah. I think we have a lot of confidence in ourselves and our team altogether. And we just have to trust that and trust what we've been working on this whole time, this long preparation of what happened with COVID, and we didn't get to finish our season last year and show everyone this is us. And I think we're even better than last year. So
as a West Coast girl, Arizona, I'm sure you heard all about them growing up, family and everybody, bring it up. How is any extra special because of who it is for you in your career? You've had some great moments in your career, but this has got to be right at the top for you when you look back.
Yeah. It was just a good win overall. They're a good team. They really are. And they're coached up well, too. So it was just a great win.
Well, I know you're a student of the game. You'll be watching tape, and you should be proud of this one. Congratulations. Well earned. Proud of you, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, we got Georgia Blair on here for you. Fire away.
All right, Georgia, congrats. Tell me about that at-bat in the 5th inning. You're down 2 strikes there against Denham, who's a great pitcher, and you find a way to get that hit to get that second run in.
Yeah, same thing as usual, just sticking to my approach. She gave me a pitch that was kind of a little bit up in the zone, and I thought I could drive it, and kind of stuck with my swing, and she'd had my number all day, so it was nice to be able to get a good swing off on one of her pitches.
Trace, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have a problem with the mute there. Just talk about the importance of this victory, how good this win feels as a team win.
It feels great to know that we can compete with the best teams in the country, and we're up there, and we just keep improving each and every day. You know, we're a better team than we were yesterday, and we're going to be a better team tomorrow than we were today. So it's exciting. You got to credit G for that game. She kept us in it. She kept them off balance the entire day, and that helps our offensive lineup do its thing. And we were able to, you know, scratch 2 runs across, and that was enough to beat that team. So it was a good day all around.
Tell me a little bit defensively what it was like playing behind G there, and she was rolling and locked in.
Yeah, look, the confidence coming from her, and that, you know, she was throwing strikes, she was throwing it in there, she was, you know, she was striking a lot of people out, but she was feeding the defense as well. And I think that confidence just was being felt around the whole field, and even from the dugout as well. We never took one pitch off, and we made all the plays that were asked of us. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun to play defense behind her today, and for her to just keep on rolling through each inning it was really exciting to watch out there on the field.
A little bit of credit to Arizona, right? You're playing a really good team. I mean, their pitching is strong. Talk about just responding to the challenge of playing such a quality program.
Yeah, credit all the way to them. And Denham's a great pitcher, and she actually did a great job all day long. But to scratch across those 2 runs and have G throw the game that she threw, you know, it was unreal. It was a great feeling, and they're a great team. So this win for us is huge, and hopefully we can take that momentum moving forward into our games coming up this week and throughout the season.
Tell me about that first inning, because you had patience there. You got him with some walks. Carissa drives in the run. You started with that. You got on the walk there, the discipline there to earn that run. You know, it's funny. We talk so much about, you know, home runs and driving in runs, but there is a case where being patient at the plate paid off for y'all.
Yeah, I think we might have had 1 hit in that inning, and we loaded up the bases, and there was lots of movement, and, you know, everyone was moving everywhere. But that discipline at the plate is something that we've been working on at practice and in pregame, that kind of thing. With a pitcher as good as Denham, you have to not give her anything. You know, you got to stay disciplined when she throws balls. You got to take balls, and that's what we did that inning, and it paid off. And that, you know, that 1 run led us through the entire game.
So tell me about that last out. Kira gets the ball there in the fly out. What goes through your mind there after you all just started? What went through your mind there once that last out was made?
Just excitement. But I was saying to the girls, you know, we can do this. We did it today, and we're going to do it again throughout the season. So yes, get excited. But we're one of those teams that's going to beat anyone in this country. I have no doubt in my mind that we can compete, and we deserve to be out on that field. So that was a bit of the feeling that I had running out there. Mostly excitement for G. She just blanked the number 2 team in the nation, 3 hit them. You know, that's where the excitement comes from. The win is huge, but I was over the moon for her.
Well, she was tremendous. You were tremendous. The whole team was tremendous there. Congrats there on the win.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Eli.
guys. Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Congrats.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgia.
Well, Coach, obviously a great win there against Arizona, but we got to start in the circle. We spoke last time about G. Is this the best she's thrown? And you said yes. I think that was a big exclamation point today. Just start with her, and unbelievable 9 strikeouts, a 3-hit shutout against one of the best offenses in the country.
Yeah, I can't say it enough when it comes to G. She's just I don't even know how to say it actually, because she's just such an amazing person and just an amazing leader on our team. And for her to have that success against such a great team, much deserved, well deserved. And I think that that's going to be a really kickstart to our pitching staff for the rest of the year. To just the ability to see what she could do against some of the best hitters in the nation, what confidence and belief she's going to have. And I think she's going to be able to share that with the rest of the staff. But so proud of her. I've followed her. Like I said, I recruited her when she was like in 6th or 7th grade. And that was my vision for her. I knew she could carry us that way, and she did it. So I'm excited about that.
Congratulations on the victory, Coach. You knew this had the makings of a pitcher's duel. How important was that insurance run late in the game?
Oh, huge. and great timing. Denali had a good job coming in off the bench. Typically she's a starter for us, but matchups, we kind of went with some bigger hitters and bringing her in and doing what she did. And then Georgia just, the clutch hitting, and Denali ran the base as well. So just having that extra run, I think also gave G that confidence to be able to just keep attacking the hitters, because with anyone in that lineup, one missed pitch equals a run. And so it gives you a lot of confidence going into, the 6th and the 7th.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the girls are feeling after this win, and then what you see for the future of the season?
Yeah, I think this was big for us because how you saw us approach the game today was we were a very different team than the second game yesterday. And that was all we talked about pregame, and even last night was we got to play the game and play our best game. It's not who we're facing. And I think if we bring that same game and that same pitching performance and timely hitting and awesome defense, it's going to be very, very difficult to beat us. And so, I love our response to yesterday, and I love the momentum that this gives us, and also the learning moment of you don't play your opponent, you play the game.
Let's talk about that first inning, because we talk so much about power, driving in runs, but here's a case where patience at the plate got you a run, in particular with Carissa there, getting that run with a walk against Denham there, taking advantage maybe of her being a little off, but your discipline at the plate paid off for you there.
Oh, absolutely. And, Carissa's got back into the game. She's had a week and a half off. So her ability to be able to see the ball in the training that she did in those couple days going into today paid off as well. So that just shows, what kind of a clutch kid Carissa is, to stay calm, because she could have very easily swung at some of those close pitches. And it did. We're a 2-out, 2-strike so what team, and I love that they have that belief and confidence in whoever is up at any time.
Did you ever have to remind the team during this game just to go one pitch at a time and not think too far ahead?
No. Actually, I probably did the least amount of coaching when it came to that stuff. They were on it. And like I said, we talked a bit about it last night. And I didn't really want to harp on what happened yesterday, but we talked a little bit about it last night. And then this morning we had a pregame meeting. And it was really just about, the willingness and eagerness and having an edge, and, just the ability to put that into action, and have our leaders. We have a leadership team, for them to be reminders in the dugout and on the field. Our coaching staff, I told them, when we get to pass the team to the leadership team, that to me is I've won as a coach. And I felt that today. So I love how they responded, and they just do what we ask. They're such a great group.
We've talked about your bench and how you use them as an All-American bench to win you games. You brought in Shophocker. She gets you the walk, eventually scores on the Blair hit. You bring in London to pinch run, keep her in to play shortstop, and she turns in a huge double play there in that 6th inning to turn it to kind of kill their Arizona momentum in the 6th inning. Your bench coming through, we talked about it, but it's not cliche there, and it paid off there.
Oh, yeah. No, we definitely, we said it. The ball always finds that person that you put in there. And that's why we put her in there, because she's our defensive specialist, and it's such a good matchup. And Georgia and Kia feed off of each other. They work off of each other. And just that ability to do that, that's why she gets put in that time. So like I said, I could take the credit for putting them in, but they just make me look really smart about the decisions I make, because they execute their ability when it's required.
Coach, today is International Women's Day. How proud are you of this group of young women and all that they do on and off the field?
Yeah. Regardless of the results of today, I am so proud of them for many things. They've brought UCF back on the softball map. They compete in everything they do. We are excelling in the classroom, in the community, and just the drive and determination that they have had and continue to have during a very, very difficult time. And just learning how to, manage through all of that has been so awesome. And so I am such a proud coach, not only for the wins, this is exciting and it's the bonus, but just to have them be out there on the field together and smiling, and you can see it through their masks. And so, I mean, what a great time in the world to be a strong, independent woman that can play sports and do whatever they want to do. So I'm glad that we have the opportunity to do that, and they have this platform to shine like they do right now.
I know you got a lot of games to go and long season to go, but obviously if you beat Arizona, you host them here. First time they've ever played in this complex. 15 years old this stadium is. It's the highest ranked win in this stadium for any UCF team. In a game that's the top 25, the national showcase game of the day. Social media right now has exploded with the results of this game. I know it's just one game, but it's Arizona. It's not just another game. You have all people know that growing up in the West Coast, coaching against them in the Pac-12. Just put it in the words. What does this mean for you, your staff, and the players here? Because you've had a lot of work since first day you got here, and this is a significant moment that it'll be remembered for a long time.
Well, it's a huge thing. I think for our program, it's great, and it shows that. Don't forget about UCF. We talk about it in other sports nationally, and our athletic department is, they see us too as a strong top 10 program, or top, in the top 25 program. And so I think for that, we're going to be in the conversation, and I love that for our young ladies. But even just in Coach Condrea, I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of that game and have that opportunity, because I respect him and what he does and his team. And I saw him, he's just still a student of the game, and I saw him writing down a ton of stuff during the game. And as a coach trying to learn and continue to be better, I was taking notes too, like, okay, what is he doing that I could do? And so I think just the way he stayed so cool, calm, and collected, and I mean, that's why he is has a World Series team every year. And so it was a great opportunity and a great honor to have him here, and just hear the insight that he gave before the game and whatnot. So yeah, I'm kind of on cloud nine. It still hasn't really hit me. So thankful for my kids when they came running at me after the game. It just let me kind of like get back to, okay, we just had that big win, but I just got to take a moment. So I'll probably have all my emotions hit when I get home, but it's been a really fun day. And I just can't say it enough. Just super proud of our girls, because that Wildcat team, they are very, very good. And she did an amazing job of just doing what she does, Miss Finesse.